Okay. Should be a short stream today. We are just going to do all of these secondary quests, and we're going to finish the other tribute quest. See if we can get any people to do Abbadons. I don't think there's a whole lot of people up here yet still, so. But if not, we'll probably wait to do this till next stream. Get started. We're doing the Elementalist Path first. Get to go. Elementalist one done. We're gonna do this skill quest real quick. It's just right outside of here. Trying to see where we go to get down there. We might have to go through that portal, but not sure. Looks like it's portal angle. Rip. Got to bring the henchies. Oops, I just killed myself. I was marking the wrong thing. Okay, we're done with this quest. This quest is fine. You come over here, you think there's nothing here. No, there's actually like a ton of scarabs. Ooh. too many scarabs. Well, somebody's got a res. I think it's a protector. But, I don't think she's gonna get a res off. Oh, somebody had a signet. Rip. This is one of the trickier quests to do because, at least when you do it with henchmen, you can't actually pull this. I suppose you could aggro things and then run away, but they kind of all spawn on top of you. We're gonna try flagging the henchmen back here and pulling to them. Of course, I only have a short bow. It doesn't matter, I can just go in aggro range, but... That went a bit better. Does he have an elite skill I want? I should probably quickly do this before... No, he does not. Monk unlocked. Too much aggro. The cat also laid on my mouse while I was doing that. Good times. God, the amount of interrupts that all of these storm can have is crazy. I wonder how much death penalty the brawler has right now. Probably a lot, considering it's dying. Oh wait, did I just not res? Oh yeah, look, it's back here. I'll have to go get him. Just these 2 quests left, and then we need to go do the Shiver Peaks attribute quest, and then we'll check into Abbadons Mouth. Oh, oops, I changed my quest tracking. No! Oh, the death penalty is a struggle in here. Might just have to try to run by. What is this actual quest for? We have to kill the guy. I don't know if we can solo with this build. Not like this, at least. Of course, there's more Stormkin in the way. See if the LA boss has gone past. There's one of the Stormkin that was patrolling. You might have room now to get past. Oh my. There's so many Stormkin around this. Don't tell me these all aggro on the boss. Surely they patrol. Here we go. Let's try to body block the best we can. Okay. That didn't go too bad. Wait for the energy to get back. Mostly our healers. Should probably back up as well. Now we aggroed. Okay. Oh, this boss has CA. Maybe should have brought something to cap it, but it's alright. Nice. What is this quest? Oh, some skills. Let's go grab them. Or can you go through here? I wonder. We'll run across here and check, I guess. That indeed did work. And we can TP back. Ranger unlocked. Signet of Agony is actually pretty good with this. And we'll just do the warriors now. Actually, this is going to be quicker to get to from Thirsty. Well, I'm only playing henchmen in this quest. I'm doing these secondary quests. I've played with players the whole time otherwise. Just finding somebody who was ascended, gone to Dronks, and then came back and not done the quests is a little difficult. If you think with Henchies is patient, you should have seen some of the solo gameplay I've done so far. No heroes, no henchmen, no partying. That's the real patience. When your Dragon Slayer run takes 4 hours, or you spend 14 attempts doing Dronks. Or sorry, not Dronks, Thunderhead Keep. And each run takes 2 hours. Not too far here to go. These centaur groups are really annoying to fight, though. Ooh, backfire. Gotta be careful. Damn, how many bosses do you have to fight through here? He doesn't have a heal. Kind of surprising. Even the Mesmer boss all the way back to Gates of Credit has a heal. Oops. flagging the heroes out of the Chaos Storm. Guaranteed death, you leave the healer in there. So I like how they didn't move. Nice. Should be the last one. We have Warrior, Ranger, Monk, Mesmer, Elementals. 5. Guess they have to turn this in as well. And we don't really need either of those right this second, so we'll save it. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna do our tribute quest. If it shows up here, I don't remember if there is another prerequisite or not, but we'll find out here in a sec. There it is. The Hero's Challenge. Put ourselves on party search for a sec. Maybe somebody in here needs one. Oh, the toolbox bot's back up as well. We'll mess with the build while we wait. We swap off of blood magic back to death magic, I think. Maybe curses. Maybe we swap to curses. Need to go see if there's any skill unlocks that are worth. We could do this. Let's see, curses. Nothing we really care about there. Let's just go check Emberlight Camp real quick. Oh, surprising amount of people up here. There we go. Don't think I have a cold weapon. Yeah, I don't. We don't want this because it makes Spiteful Spirit worse. We could do Plague Sending, but we don't really get conditions. Insidious is good. Enfeeble is good. Oh, I just realized we have no money. I should have got Evening Blood, not Enfeeble. It's alright. Oh, the rune fin just fixed. Let's go sell our domination rune. got our money back. We can probably just do this. Maybe go into this. Just for the energy. That's not really worth... I don't think it's worth pulling a point out, though. We'll keep channeling. That's only illusion, so... And we'll take the heal just in case. Oops. Just go ahead and grab the henchman. Brawler was pretty useless. We pretty much always want the mage. The archer has better armor. Grab the enchanter as well. Oh, this is in Frozen Forest. I wonder... Is it closer from here? We'll check, because this is probably going to be pain. This area has a lot of really difficult mobs, especially if you're using henchmen. Is that actually closer? Maybe not, because the ice imps. We could potentially start at ice caves, actually. Oh, Alicia's getting rocked. The maelstorms from these. We seem to be doing okay. Oh, we really have to go through this. Is this actually the only way? Oh. I'm gonna flag the heroes and then I'm going to aggro and take the damage. Here they all go. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna die. Well, at least Spiteful Spirit is really good. That wasn't too bad, actually. Hopefully we can fight these stone summits separate to the ice golems. Oh, nice. Uphill, they're at longbow range. This might work out in our favor. Until the cultist runs up and gets us killed. Just let the warrior go up. We'll see what happens. This is a good example of longbow range. If you look, these guys are uphill to us. Oh, the ice imp. Yeah, when they're uphill to you and auto attacking you, they won't be able to actually hit you. Oh, these imps have to die or we're gonna die. There goes the healer. No! I just realized everybody's dead. This is probably a waste, but we're gonna try. Why is the rest sig taking so long? It's supposed to be 3 seconds. Come on. Elysia, heal. Heal yourself. Oh, she died. No, I'm so dead. Unless the dodges. Okay, well, does the archer even have our heal? Or res, I mean? I don't think it does. I guess we'll try to get a few more kills. Or just walk up. I don't actually know, like, what do you... Don't you have to fight some boss at the end of this? I'm pretty sure you do. If we could fight these siege golems at the corner, or like back there behind that, it might actually be okay. I think they can hit me right here. Come on, energy. Does she have Troll Engine? 'Cause I think she's just tanking. I didn't mean to cast that. Yeah, she does. She's literally just tanking with only that heal. There we go. Yeah, see, we're probably gonna wipe here. I think the Ice Imp group will just always wipe us with no heal. Let's go ahead and try to aggro them through the wall. Trying to aggro it without stopping. There it is. That's what I was worried about. Oh, get me out of this. I'm still in the maelstrom. I'm dead. That Ice Imp. No, it's not gonna die. It's healing with Ice Spear. Yeah, fun fact. Ice Spear actually can heal you. You use the skill while exhausted. Oh, it did put us up here, though. Nice. Well, we'll take it. Don't tell me I have... Oh, wow. There's actually so many maps between these. Okay, so going this way is definitely the faster way, then. That's unfortunate. We just did all that for nothing. It's alright, though. Got some of the map comp done. Feeble does cast fast. That is nice. I still think you probably want Effening Blood, because it's AoE, but... we should be able to sneak by, I think. Maybe not. Yeah. We aggroed a lot. We're in trouble. This is gonna be bad. Here goes the healer. Unless she's just a clutch healer and only can live? What is happening? Since when does she know how to use her skills? Ouchie. Why is Ignite Arrows so OP? Oh no, we killed a black bear. I'm just offering the blood on them. What rune are we gonna get? Axe Mastery and Earthbound. Do not need those. These mobs are so annoying. Getting close. A little more than halfway there. Is we got the restaurant, so let's. Interesting. I just got hit with Signal of Judgment. I just realized I didn't get knocked down. I don't know why that's happening. It's not mighty Tyrian, so no. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, isn't this the quest where we have to follow this person and they're like, kill all these things for me, and then they turn around and they try to kill you instead? Yeah, this is definitely that quest. What do you mean try to keep up? We are literally 30 feet in front of you. And we're gonna have to walk over here a bit to get the NPC to walk further. Yeah, that's a really interesting Sandy. You know, the enemy is dead. Has been for like 10 minutes. You know, what's funny is they actually have a callback to this moment in Guild Wars 2. With, what's the character's name? It's the Azuran girl that, betrays everybody. Spoilers. The same exact thing happens. They lead you over towards the Shiver Peak Mountains, and then all of a sudden the mountains disappear and there's Azuran tech there the whole time, and then you get attacked. Oh, it's Anka. Anka does the same thing to you. Same exact thing. Yep. Into dragons, yep. Yeah, that was a callback to this exact moment. It's literally the exact same plot. Minus Anka's not a squid. Oh, Grant's balance, how fun. Yep. Can't fault it all, though. Holosmith is my favorite class, so... It'll get worse, too, at least. Okay. Yeah, we're all done now. We are officially as strong as we can get. Until, I mean, we need a superior rune still, and we still need to get a different headpiece, but... Those are just small things. Oh, look at this. Huge gameplay. 1 extra point. Now what we'll do, just do a real quick overview of where we're at. We've beat every mission bonus in the game up until... So we got all the desert, the southern Shiver Peaks, and we got the Ring of Fire. We're at Abbadons Mouth now. So we're gonna go hang out in Abbadons Mouth, try to get a team going. Maybe there's a group. Looks like there's some people here, so... Go ahead and invite this person. We'll go ahead and try. Oh, the Santa's purses. person wants to come, we'll welcome in Millennia Blackrunner. Cool name. We are now 3 of 6. Or 3 of 8. Sorry, so used to saying 3 of 6. So we'll probably beat the game tonight. It's just this mission and one other. And if you're in the stream and you are wanting to come play, you are welcome to come as well. I don't know. I don't think have seen my Shiba work a day in her life. See if these guys have heroes. And they do. So we'll at least have some. Oh, you mean my profile picture? No, that's completely not related at all to my actual dog. It was just a filler. I'm waiting on my wife to make a picture for my profile. So that was the warrior. We're just waiting on the sun. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, no, it's a cute picture. I love that picture. I've used it as a profile picture for a long time. So the bonus for this is pretty simple. Just an escort. You have to escort this ghost far into the mission. You also started off this mission with a buff, so you kind of want to utilize it by kind of going for it here. We're just gonna get these bows attacking us. And this is where Spiteful Spirit just kind of goes crazy. Okay, we're gonna get our echo back up and get these bows. Those should be in hand. You gotta be careful of all these Mersat aggroing. Because there's more coming in. That. And we're getting live transferred and killed by the Ellie. And there's 2 more. This is why you gotta be very careful here. We're getting a little carried by the heroes. Just a wee bit. Nice. We have to clear this way for the bonus, so. Yep. Yeah, no, I made a new account specifically for Reforged. Just to kind of replay through the game. It's a regular account. I normally play challenge runs. Run I'm currently working on is a solo ranger. It's no heroes, no henchmen, no partying. And we're going for God walking amongst mere mortals, so that run's probably going to take another year or 2 to finish. But I wanted to show my support to ANET and stuff, so bought a new account and we're playing regular on it. Never finished Guam on my 6,000 hours account. I'm pumped to do it now that I'm older. Yeah, no, I agree there. I did get Guam on my other account when I got a little bit older, but my original account, I was 13 when I created it, so it was nice, you know, to come back to it and play it not as an idiot kid who didn't know anything about anything. Yeah, I wanted to rebuy Guild Wars 1 for a long time, but never did. Kind of want to buy Reforged, but not sure. Got used to Guild Wars 2, but like Guild Wars 1 back in the days, even if I didn't play it much. Yeah, it's definitely worth. There's so many people playing right now. If you ever want a chance to do it, now's the time. I've always played on 8 tune at the same time, speedrunning, vanquishing, etc. Yeah, that's what I did when I was younger too. Lots of dungeons, lots of speedrunning, doing underworld, that kind of thing. Oh, I should have brought a signet to capture. Oops. You're just gonna get it to me in time? Yeah, it's a great time to play the game. I've played every mission with at least 2 people. And that's mostly just due to impatience. If we waited around long enough, we'd probably have a full team, so. But I just don't feel like waiting. Escort this ghost. Probably should have pre-cleared ahead, but hopefully it'll be fine. I only had Prophecies back then, but couldn't play much. Probably spent around 30 to 50 hours on it. Yeah, that's not bad for just Prophecies, if you just did like the campaign and stuff. Hopefully she doesn't die. I just realized she's level 15, so it's gonna be a bit rough. Oh, taking so much damage. Is there a time limit on how fast she goes? Okay, she's standing still now. Okay. Let's kill these two. I'll try to bait all of the mechanics out. Okay, two of the bosses down. You want to get the ether seals on the side. And I got Mind Shock. Did Reforged make a big improvement compared to before? It's not a complete, like, stark difference. Like, you're not gonna join the game and be like, oh, I'm in a completely different game, but there's a lot of quality of life stuff. You can see some of it in here, like, in the graphics settings. There's some new graphics settings. If I turn them off, you can see the SSAO working. On the edges of stuff, the shadows look a lot better. Or the HD bloom, for example. Really mostly noticeable around shadows as well, or glowing things. But outside of the controller support and Steam Deck stuff, there's not really anything completely game-changing. Not yet, at least. I still have my tinfoil hat on, so ArenaNet is announcing something on the 10th. We don't know what it is. It might just be 25 years of Guild Wars announcement. We got a gold. Come on, give me a Superior Vigor again. Aww. Okay, Stonefist I think is actually worth something, so that's not horrible. Okay, is the NPC following us again? Yeah, they are. But, there's supposed to be some kind of, like, little, like, 25 years of Guild Wars thing on the 10th. That's how long they've been doing development work on it. And I have a very strong feeling they're going to announce something. I don't think it might not be Guild Wars 1 related. It might actually just be Guild Wars 3. but that's my suspicion. Oh, there's drops on the 11th? Okay. My suspicions are being proved even more, and I didn't even know there were drops. Yeah, I've not been paying attention to Guild Wars 2, so I didn't know that there were drops. But that's very interesting. They might really announce something. It's probably Guild Wars 3 that's going to be at the Game Awards or something. They're going to announce it. It would just make sense. But what makes me think it's Guild Wars 3, to give a little bit of background, is they've not announced the next expansion yet, and that's very unusual given the timing of when it is. We should have known about the next Guild Wars 2 expansion right now, but they haven't told us anything about it yet. Oh, this is not good. This NPC is going to die, there's no way. She's standing inside a meteor shower. Oh, come on, don't die. Just live. Please. I don't want to have to do this part again, this is so annoying. Oh wait, why is the meteor shower doing 9 damage? Oh, shelter. We have shelter. Duh. Never mind, we're probably okay. I don't know, I doubt Guild Wars 3 can be good. Nowadays games are too much oriented around money and profit rather than making a good game. I don't know. I think that they could do good with Guild Wars 3. Guild Wars 2 isn't a bad game. Guild Wars 1 isn't a bad game. I think that it definitely... Guild Wars 2 suffers from modern day monetization problems. But they do have a chance with, you know, a separate game, Guild Wars 3, solving some of those problems. Yeah. Yeah, it's always been a double-edged sword. Making money off of cosmetics in a game where the chase is cosmetics. Why would they made a 3 engine is fine? This is still the best MMO engine on the market at the minute. No new things. The engine is outdated. Guild Wars 2 is on a modified version of Guild Wars 1's engine. It is not new. And we know that they're working on like a new engine. It's not really a new engine. Their new project uses Unreal, so they're switching to using like a standard engine that the whole industry uses. And a lot of the problem that Guild Wars 2 on the development side has right now is the time that it takes for them to make new content. Oh, we have to chase the NPC. Oh, come on, don't die. Let's get there in time. But yeah, no, part of the problem that they have right now is it takes them a long time to make new content because the engine is fully custom. And because of that, finding developers who, A, are able to learn the custom engine, but then B, are able to understand it to like a very technical, in-depth level, it's very hard. Hope it's not Unreal 5, please God, no. You shouldn't be worrying about that. Keep in mind that they will use Unreal as a base, but it's not going to be, like, just base Unreal. They're likely going to heavily modify the engine to make it work. I know Unreal pretty well. 3 and 4 are great, but not perfect. 5 is garbage. It's never an engine that's garbage. It's the implementation of how people use it. I promise you. I'm a developer. I work full-time as a developer. They can make a good game out of Unreal 5. And I fully expect that they will. At least with ArenaNet, that's the one thing I'm not worried about. They have a lot of very technical people. They've always been a very technical company. I'm not worried about the engine or anything like that. Nice. We got the bonus. We know the art will be great without a doubt. Yeah, no. The main thing too is it's like it's worth keeping in mind that with them using something like Unreal, what that will mean is their production of content will be standardized with the rest of the industry. So, you know, it's not just ArenaNet who uses Unreal. Everybody does. A lot of people do. A lot of people use Unity as well, but yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, the amount of content they're going to be able to create and the speed at which they'll be able to create it, it's going to improve things a lot. Yeah, I just wouldn't worry about that. They're not going to make a game that's so unoptimized it can't run on anyone's system. In fact, I think it's very likely that they will make a game that can run on consoles. I truly believe their next MMO it's going to have the action combat controls built in, and it's going to be able to run on consoles. That'll be with the initial release, more than likely. I should probably have looked at the map. I don't actually know where I'm going. Yeah. Yeah, no. When you think about it, it just makes sense. There's not really a good point for them to not do it on console when porting relatively early on, when they're doing it early on like this, is so cheap. It's like not that expensive for them to port it to a console. Though, with the Steam Deck coming out, might not need to do that for long. That might be one of those choices that they made that was really good at the time, but you know, as more systems, like even Xbox, the new Xbox is going that way as well. They head towards having, you know, just a full PC setup inside of a, you know, minimum spec system. That may end up being like a bad choice, a waste of time. Yeah, they were hiring console devs as well. But yeah, so that's my tinfoil hat on paranoia theory of what's going on right now with Guild Wars. With the, I can't believe I didn't even see the drops. That just, I need to like pull out the graphs and hit them all up on a board and draw the arrows and everything. But I'm hoping this is part of the copium is I'm hoping we see them continue to make content for Guild Wars 1, partly because of a, you know, potential Guild Wars 3 happening. And what I think that will take the form of is them doing another Hall of Monuments. And we could see them release some kind of small thing for that kind of setup. I think that that would be very cool. I trust ArenaNet, just not Unreal or NCSoft. Yep. I mean, I think everybody has that same thought. Mostly NCSoft. Unreal, I don't really mind them as much. They're not a horrible company, per se. They're not nearly as bad as NCSoft is, at least. And they're not as bad as Unity. Well, you don't have to worry about that. When Guild Wars 3 comes, there will be a Guild Wars 2 Hollow Monuments, but I more mean a Guild Wars 1 Hollow Monuments that goes to Guild Wars 3. Maybe we can get the Fiery Dragon Sword in Guild Wars 3 as well, or something like that. That'd be cool. Yep, no, exactly. Yeah, I think that if they may just do that as well. Maybe the current Hall of Monuments just ports over to Guild Wars 3 as is. And if you get the God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals title, that'll port to again. And that would be a very cool way to do it too. Another rune. Pyromancer's garbage. But I hope that's what's happening, because if that's not what's happening and they haven't announced the new expansion for Guild Wars 2, I don't know what the future is going to look like. Because they really need to be announcing that soon. We're already about to be at the first quarterly update, so they have to tell us soon enough. Like, if they don't tell us soon, when are they going to tell us? But I'm pretty certain with the drops confirmed on the 10th, we are going to find out Guild Wars 3 is releasing, and then what that's going to look like. We might get like a date of like more information. This might be the announcement of the announcement. Yeah, it'd be cool if they did something special if you have Glam and 50 points or 30 points or whatever. Or both game Guam. There's a lot that they can do. I mean, they can pretty much do anything, right? It could be literally anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check the drops. What are the actual drops? Do you guys know offhand? I'll go check them afterwards anyways, but I'm guessing it's for Guild Wars 2 streaming, and probably, if it's like the past ones, it's gonna be like a costume and like maybe a bag slot would be the best thing we could ever get it. Maybe they'll do a character slot. That'd be cool. But I'm guessing it's probably just some of the stuff that they've already been doing. They kind of rehash the same drops over and over. You saw news before the stream? Okay, well, we'll pull it up here in a second once we finish the mission. Should probably actually help these guys kill this stuff. Break the seals. We're definitely not getting tricked right now. This is definitely not a trick. I also like how you just murder the seal guards who are actually trying to save you from destroying the world. So it looks like slash serve emote. Nice. Mini snow flurry dragon and a cook's outfit. We were close. There was an outfit. But that'll be fun. Hopefully it is actually the Guild Wars 3 announcement. That would make this December crazy. We had Guild Wars 1. It's a reboot with Reforged. Path of Exile 2, 0.4, which is on the 12th. And then that, all in the same month. Pretty crazy month. Well, we gotta be careful here. They're over here killing ether seals, but Mersat are filtering in on both sides. I always hated how the Mersat Guardians all have the same name, but they're all different professions. I can never tell which one to target. Stuck there for a sec. The heroes are taking a lot of damage. And they just keep attacking. Seals. Hopefully we don't die here to this. I don't remember if you have to clear everything or just clear the seals. Okay, it was just the seals. Okay. We'll skip. They want to skip. Here's the Titan. The big boy. I remember when I first saw this happen, I was flipping out because you kill this Titan, you're like, okay, we're safe. But then he splits up. Yeah, no, exactly. What was the player character thinking here? Who knows? Let's just sell these for now. We'll figure out if any of those are worth anything later. See if these guys are down to do the final mission, and then we'll finish the game. I think the one guy might leave. Maybe not. Oh, the other guy left. Guess while we wait, let me just pull up. Okay, they're just gonna fill with heroes, I guess. We have mocks, but I don't know if we want to take mocks. Okay, maybe we do want to take mocks. Alright, that looks fine. Oh, we're going. Oops, I did not mean to pin that. And the bonus for this one, we have to go save the one dude. He's on the left side. And then we have to kill 3 big titans. Personally, I like Guild Wars graphics and Guild Wars 2's performance-wise. It's not great when large amounts of people. I like the engine rendering look. Yeah, I know they went with like a painted art style, and it just looks really nice. Not many games look like that. I do wish they would have kept the darker tones of Guild Wars, though. Guild Wars 2 kind of turned into a little bit of a poppy, like your typical flashy MMO in terms of environment design. But Guild Wars 1, it was definitely a lot darker, at least in Prophecies. I know Nightfall and Nightfall's a little bit less. It's a little bit more towards what Guild Wars 2 is, but Factions is actually pretty dark as well. And you're like going through the slums and the literal poop tunnels. You literally go through the poop tunnels. See if this guy's fast enough. I don't think he was fast enough. He was not fast enough. Yep. Yeah, I know exactly the gothic vibe in Factions with Echavald. The Jade Sea not being bright green. I don't like, I know why they did that. They wanted to change the aesthetic, and it made sense with the story that was going into Wars 2, but I wish they wouldn't have changed that. I think a lot of people agree with that as well. Each engine have a very unique way to render assets. You can use the same asset in Unreal and Unity, for example, and not look the same. Yeah, no, I mean, out of the box, every engine has its own environment settings. I use Godot a lot. You have to set up the environment a very specific way in there to get it to look nice. It doesn't just look nice out of the box. And Unreal has its own way that assets look out of the box. So does Unity. Yeah, I'm a big Godot fan, so you will not catch any Unreal or Unity love here. Unreal I don't hate as much, but Unity, however. Unity games are garbage that should never be serviced again. Sparks can be so problematic if you run this with henchmen. We're probably gonna die, I think. Maybe they can keep us alive? No, yeah, we're dead. Better we die, though, than the healer henchman dying. Ouch. Oh, yeah. Leaving the sparks alive, not a great idea. I don't know why they were attacking. Okay, we're good now. It seems nice, though I don't know much about it. As for Unity, I will use your previous word as this counter argument. Depends on the devs. Yeah, I mean, it definitely does, but there's just... The problem is Unity for a long time was kind of like the engine that everyone used. And because of that, a lot of slop was made with it. There's just a lot of garbage games. And they're all Unity games. We are in so much trouble here. I forgot you have to wait for them to pass. But we're literally so dead here. We're not going to survive this. There's no way. Look at that scene getting wiped. Oh, man. I'm going to try to keep rezzing. Oh, man. This is so rough. We got our double spiteful spirit on. Okay, we're good. We somehow lived through that. Probably because the monks have unyielding aura or whatever it is. Instant res. Yeah, no. Unity itself... My actual main complaint about Unity that's a valid one is Unity projects take forever to load. It takes like 10 minutes to load up a project in Unity once you get your project to a certain size. Godot's very lightweight. You just download the exe, drag it over, starts instantly. You're ready to go. Unreal's the same way, yeah. But I will say Unreal, they have more... There's more in the Unreal library available in terms of, like... This is why, by the way, ArenaNet likely went with Unreal instead of Unity. The Unreal library has a lot of multiplayer stuff, which is why people use it. And obviously, there is a section of people that use it for the graphics. You know, those very in-depth, high-definition graphics. Is the seer dying? No, he's not dying yet. Okay. Just making sure. I couldn't remember if it activated earlier or not. We're gonna cancel that and just run to the seer. Cast Enfeeble, it'll help prevent the seer from dying. But yeah, no. That's why I use Godot, though, is the project doesn't take 30 minutes to start up. It's lightweight. Has all the features you need in it. I'm more of a developer than an artist as well. I don't really want to click to program system. So, it works well for me. There we go. We saved him. This is the ranger boss. Go ahead and grab this as well. My biggest complaint with Unreal 5, and I emphasize the 5, not previous iteration, is one, the engine itself really need more optimization. Two, minigame made with Unreal, I can tell almost instantly it's Unreal without even knowing it. Yeah. No, that's just like I was saying. You'll see with any engine, whatever the default environment settings are, the default shaders they're applying, that kind of thing. If there's an asset store, that's the real problem that you see with Unreal and Unity, is the asset stores. Everybody uses those, so you see the same assets in every game, especially with trees and rocks and stuff like that, because nobody goes out of their way to remake a tree or rock asset when you can download a free one or just use one. That's why those games end up looking so similar, is because nobody ever configures the environment settings after they start setting it up because it looks good enough, and then they're using the same assets. Soon we will be crushed. Thank you for letting us know, Mr. Lich. Yeah, pretty crazy. Holds the account. So we've got 29 hours and 17 minutes in this character, and we're beating Prophecies. Pretty good time. We have miscellaneous time on other characters. Made a warrior and priest searing. I set it up for LDOA. It's level 7 or 8, I can't remember. But I've done a lot of the quests, but not turned them in. And I'm probably going to finish LDOA on that. The map? Yeah. We've gotten everything in all of Prophecies. Let's get back up here too. Yeah, it changed when they added Eye of the North. Unless you're talking about the green icons on the map. It's Toolbox doing that. Yeah, these green icons are Toolbox. Shows you where the quests are. Yep. Yeah, no, there's not as much fog over the main map. Alright. For the bonus, we need to kill these 3 Armageddon Lords. They're sitting in the lava. You gotta be kind of careful when you do this, because things do spawn and come out of here while you're doing this. I'm guessing we will not have any problems. Something very annoying. This mission can bug as well. Sometimes the portals will bug out, and you have to restart the mission, and there's nothing you can do. So, hopefully that doesn't happen to us. Actually happened to me in my solo run on my ranger when I was doing this mission. Okay, 1 down. Do these split? They do. Number 2. Oh, we're gonna be a little careful. We're getting side aggro. I don't think any of these can aggro. It's the pile flesh doing work there. And the last one. Oh, there's a boss. Hopefully the hero doesn't kill himself. I think that was the Bip actually killing himself there from using Bip on us. Oh, the lava font. Okay, we got the bonus. I am in the US. If I was in the EU, that would be very concerning considering what time it is in the EU. And what time I started streaming. We have another boss. Oh, I forgot Capture Signet again. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Been there, done that. Have stayed up many a night till 4 a.m. or whatever, but yeah, if I started stream that late and lived in the EU, that would be a struggle bus right there. Alright, we just have to hope the portals don't glitch out on us, and we don't die to the sparks right there. Oh, it's 6 a.m.? Yeah. That is early. That's very early. Okay, let's do left side first, I guess. What I probably should add to this build is have Enfeeble, but then have Epidemic instead of channeling. Did Coster stagger that? He did. And the Portal Wraiths are coming as well. Okay, there's a spark. Not too bad with how much we had aggroed. Yeah, if you're really unlucky, this portal sometimes will not despawn properly. Oh, they just killed all those at once. Poor Master of Whispers. He's being hunted. Okay, we can get the portal wraith now. And just work our way sideways. So make sure it closes. Yep. Okay, we're good. Stand out in front a little bit. Hopefully I tank the chain lightnings. Okay. Should close. We're good. Just gonna pull this other one as well. Oh. The portal wraiths have aggroed. There we go, nice.
This meddling is nothing more than him.
Alright, you just have to be careful here. These sparks could kill us easy with Rurik. Yeah, plot twist. Oh no, Rurik, our best friend. I guess I should just tank the hit. We'll just do it. Oh, he's coming for me. One feeble Rurik. Hopefully he won't kill everyone. Oh, he's getting wrecked. This Fightful Spirit is so strong. We did have one death happen, it looks like. Also, fun fact, you don't actually have to kill any of the fists. If you kill Rurik's full group, pretty sure it triggers the cutscene. Yep. And then they despawn if they're there. But we never checked our items. Brawlers. I think that's worthless. Now this last part is really annoying, especially when you're playing it solo. You get a random amount assigned to you. I'm not sure if it's when you do the mission or when your account's created or whatever, but you have to kill the Lich between 1 and 3 times, and it's completely random. And he's kind of an HP sponge, so it doesn't actually make it any harder. It just makes this take way longer. Is there a mechanic? Not really. Let's kill him on the bloodstone. Might take multiple times. Or TPs you into lava. Yeah, I guess I technically lied. There is a mechanic. If you get hit by the orbs. This game has become my home away from ESO. Yeah, ESO is a really good game. I never really could get into it, but the only Elder Scrolls game I really, really liked was Oblivion. That's the one I played when I grew up. I've done a few modded Skyrim playthroughs, but it doesn't have the same feeling as Oblivion did, to me at least. Yeah, ESO isn't bad. Yeah, it was just a fun game. The arena, the look. I mean, Oblivion looks almost exactly like Guild Wars 1. It's the funny part about it. Very similar. Also, all the jank. There's a lot of jank in Oblivion. Alright, we had to kill him once. Let's see how many more times we gotta kill him. Now let's do this, actually. Wasted energy, but it's fine. We got so lucky. GG. That's Protector done. We're literally done with Protector. Let's go. Look at that title. Protector of Tyria. And we get to buy a weapon. I think Shadows is... Oh no, that's Assassin. Oh, it's Death. So we have a Soul Reaping Staff, which is good and pretty versatile. Honestly, all of these are pretty good. I might take the Curse's Staff for now. Because Spiteful Spirit's pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty equivalent to what we have, so. Let's go, though. Do the Slasher Age. It took us 29 hours, 33 minutes to beat Prophecies. Yippee! Just make sure this guy's ready before we go in the portal. So this now unlocks hard mode and the War and Credit quest, which you can get by coming over here. You'll see we have hard mode now. You can get it by kneeling here with this little spider dragon looking statue. I always thought this was a spider, and it took me a long time to realize this was actually just a lint. Yeah, there's the first post-game quest right there. Very cool. But yeah, not bad progress. We have Protector done. About 40% of Tyria explored. Nowhere near Survivor. We're not that good. Now we can just clear our inventory probably, and then we'll probably wrap up the stream. Pretty sure the Stone Fist is worth something. Hopefully I was right about that. The Pyromancer, I don't think it's worth anything. Never mind. The Stone Fist is worthless. We'll just sell the rest of these to the merchant. So yeah, we can, now that we've done that, we'll go to Lion's Arch. Next on the list is to go to factions. So we'll probably do that next stream. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming and back, I think, Wednesday. So we'll do that. But that'll be good timing anyway, since Wednesday is when the drops are. Probably stream a little bit of random Guild Wars 2 just for the drops. What is this quest? Oh, the War in Akrita. Okay, I was like, wait, what is that? Yeah, no, this is the War in Akrita. I like how you can't abandon this. Must be completed once you have it. Oh, the other quest I was looking for was over here. We can get the Eye of the North quest. Yeah, when we come back to play on this, we'll be playing in factions. I might detour to Eye of the North and Nightfall to get heroes. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Cool. Yeah, we're ready to go. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna find someone to raid. Let's see who's still playing. It's a bit late, so... Abe Junka's playing. We'll go ahead and raid them. So thanks for watching, everybody. Watch the YouTube channel if you haven't seen it. There's a new video coming out tomorrow about a review on the patch notes of the issues that have been happening the past few days. So yeah, check that out if you are interested when it comes out tomorrow. But yeah, we'll send you over there. Everybody have a good night.